You know that song, where they're like, and your hands go up and they stay there, right? Well, that was the same thing with hazards, basically, in Sun and Moon. The hazards went up, and generally speaking, if you pressured your opponent correctly, they stayed up. It seems that that will no longer be the case. Hey, guys, it's your boy NJNP, and we are here to talk about the new defoggers, the new defog tutors, basically, that Ultra Sun and Moon has bought us, thanks to the leaks. Let's get into it. Data mining at its best, for sure. Alright, so as you see, I got 5 defoggers here, right? I got basically the 5 best defoggers. I feel these will be the best 5 defoggers when it starts off. And this is just my assumption, okay? It could change. And the reason I got this 5th slot open, because I feel like these are like the best, and like the other ones is just like it'll fit your team, right? Because there's a lot of options. You got Superior, you got Klefki, Thunders. Honestly, like this last, like I feel like it's left for the prankster defoggers like Whimsicott, Klefki, Thundurus, because you get that priority defog and etc. But like honestly, like after these 5, it's just basically a matter of team preference, right? At least that's the way I'm looking at it. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So I think a lot of people are underestimating how good Tornadus could be as a defogger, right? So when I first found out that Tornadus team, first of all, it's a regenerate that can learn defog. That's just phenomenal. This I'm thinking you run Fly'em Z, which is very, very scary. I faced that set plenty of times. I hate facing it. Fly'em Z, Heat Wave, Hurricane, Superpower, Defog. So like it's a scary mon, great speed stat that can not only force out mons but also can, like force out things like offensive Lando, make him scared of just straight up dying, and defog off the hazards as a fast mon. Like I feel like this is like it's like one thing that doesn't have to worry about Leech Seed from Ferrothorn, because it can just force it like force that out really quickly with Heat Wave. Now there will be some some downsides to this mon. If this thing could become popular, you could see things like Chopple T-Tar not wanting that to superpower 2 weaken, so he gets his rocks up, and then if it tries to defog, you just edge it, etc. Along with the fact that we will probably see an increase of usage from Rotom-W, so Tornadus could not be as effective as well. But I do think it is a mon that people are sleeping on, and honestly really should be taken serious and not slept on, because it certainly will be scary. That's just in my opinion. It's a shame it can't run a soft S and defog. That's when it'd be like, oh, okay, this mon's 100% of his defog. Anyway, next is which people feel is going to be the best defogger, and I'm kind of gonna have to agree. Basically, if you're wondering, oh, why isn't Lando T there? No, no, baby, no. I'm sorry, no, you can't. Lando T is not gonna be that great of a defogger. People need to stop overhyping. When Gliscor outclasses it by a defogger, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of interested. So you're gonna run Roost, Defog, Earthquake. Now I'm kind of interested. You guys let me know what you guys want to run in the comments. Excuse me, run in the comments. Yeah, go run to the comments though. But let me know what you are gonna run like as your 4th slot move on Gliscor as a defogger. Cause I got Earthquake, Defog, Roost, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't put in a ton of thought, but I honestly am kind of interested. Like, what do I want to run as my last? Do I want to get momentum of like Lando and run U-turn? Do I want to toxic mons and wear them down? Do I want to run knockoff? Because knockoff is just a great ability as it is. Like, what do I want to run on this mon? And Gliscor it's gonna be it's definitely, I feel like it's gonna be the best. It's got a lot of utility moves, taunt, tailwind, etc. But I do wonder what will it run. Yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. What do you guys think it'll run? Do you think it'll run knockoff? I think knockoff will probably be the go-to move that people just feel safe going to, or maybe Ice Fang for opposing Landos. I don't know. It's definitely, I'm most likely gonna expect definitely for these to be physically defensive. But yeah, anyway, something to think about. And yeah, let me know what you guys have decided that you're gonna run. All right, next, Rotom-W. Oh, this mon is pretty self-explanatory. We really don't have to talk about set for this one. It's basically going to be forced to run this. Defog, Wisp, Hydro Pump, and Volt Switch. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, I do wonder, with Toxapex being the way it is, and like if you Volt Switch, Toxapex can easily just like heal up, recover. Will Rotoms to basically be a reliable defogger for Toxapex? I mean, and it's not really gonna be reliable because Toxapex can now knock off the leftovers and then scald it on turn and maybe burn it, so it just gets worn down over time, and it doesn't have pain split to take it, because that pain split spot is taken over by default now. So like, do players start running T-Bolt for Toxapex? And even then, let's do some. I'm actually curious. Let's do a calc. Does Toxapex even fear a T-Bolt from Rotom-W? Do people start running somewhat of an offensive Rotom-W spread so they can make sure that... Oh, Wakan. Okay, yo, bro, when I saw that 14%, I got very nervous. I was like, this one's gotta go. I've been saying this for a while now, but maybe that was just a confirmation. Alright, so as you can see, that even Thunderbolt is not doing any damage, and Volt Switch is definitely not doing damage. But the thing is to consider is that you can at least wisp it, so it is getting chipped. It is getting chipped somewhat, quote unquote. But yeah, so Rotom, I don't think we'll see offensive Rotoms because they really can't afford to run offense with all the physical threats that there are. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a great defogger, but what will people run? Most of that they're gonna keep Volt Switch, considering the fact that it seems that it doesn't even, it doesn't have to worry about. But who knows? The metagame could shift where Toxapex becomes a more defensive mon, and if Toxapex, no, not say defensive. Yeah, no, physically defensive mon. It's already defensive always. Then yeah, T-Bolt is something to fear. So we'll see. We'll see how the metagame progresses. Again, this is all speculation, basically me, assuming, quote unquote. But yeah, that's all the new defoggers I got here. Now, well, let me rephrase. Gliscor could always use defog, but the thing is that it can now Toxic Orb and use defog, which is very important. That was illegal. Mew. So like, reason Mew and the reason that Mew and Scizor are here, like most of the reasons, is because these mons are clearly some of the best defoggers. Where we are right now in the current metagame. And will Ultra Sun and Moon change that? Probably. If you got mons like Blazion in the tier, that affects the viability of both of the things. But you could see things like Tutors and Mew together, and Tutors and Scizor together for that. And Mew and Scizor are just fantastic physical walls, fantastic removes. Mew is one of the very rare mons that can be able to take Life Orb, Cure Him attacks. Barely, but he can take them, and is able to remove off hazards. Such a versatile mon. You can run Earthquake, you can run Ice Beam, you can run Psychic. This mon can do it all, and it's only $9.99. But yeah, it is honestly annoying as mon. You can knock off, you can taunt, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, as a defogger, see, let's throw leftovers on this bit. Just throw Earthquake because I love Earthquake for Magearna and Heatran and Lure. It's just favorite of mine. Wisp. Some people like Earth Power. Honestly, I prefer Earthquake because Magearna would be Calm Minding. But again, this is for this shit. Not Ultra Sun and Moon. Who knows Ultra Sun and Moon what Mew should be running? Roost and Defog. Yeah. And then, generally speaking, you run enough speed for Bulu at least. At least Bulu. I don't remember exactly what the speed is. What is Bulu again? Max speed. Some people like to run enough for Lando. Jolly, that's kind of crazy. But it's up to you. It's 274, and then the rest you can go in defense, special defense. You can make the spread wherever you need to handle, basically. But yeah, that's basically the idea, and we'll just like throw we're looking for Impish. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. Next, Scizor. It is here. Scizor. This mon walls everything, quote unquote. It's able to reliably get off hazards pretty nicely. It's one of the very few defoggers, at least the way current OU is, that is able to defog off hazards without being affected by toxic spikes. But it does, of course, it does bring in toxic spikes as much as it removes its hazards. It's definitely Toxapex bait. Yeah, so I mean, this mod is just a reliable defogger. It was this gem for sure. We'll see how Ultra Sun and Moon changes that. I don't see I mean, honestly, I don't see anything. I feel like UB Burst, it really just depends. Does UB Burst stay in this tier? Because if it does, then Scizor's viability, I feel like, will be hurt. Because I feel like the metagame will be kind of centralized around the Mon, you know. But yeah, you know, Scizor, it's reliable. I honestly, that's as simple as I can make it. It's reliable and never let you down. It's able to keep them hazards off. And, you know, just throw defog on it. You turn. It gets you momentum as a defogger. It's a nice measure for Mega Metagross when it was in the tier. Then they started running him Power Fire and was like, broken. It was crazy. But yeah. It's just the less spread, you know, not the Pacific. You guys get the premise. So yeah, this last slot, I mean, guys, Hydreigon, Klefki, please don't do that. Just don't. I'm just throwing it out there because it learns it. Don't. I don't know why Game Freak doesn't know what they're doing. Thundurus could be really good as a defogger. We already know about Lando T. I'm gonna excuse this mon somewhat as a defogger, somewhat, because I may end up having to throw that on the bill myself. I'm gonna excuse that somewhat, but you know, it's got better sets, of course. Volcanion's got defog, like so many things already got defog. Superior got defog, like basically, guys, what I'm basically saying, you have your versatility. You do. You have a lot of options to choose, guys. And it's all up to you to become a Pokemon master. That's corny as hell. I'm just fucking around with y'all. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you guys for the suggestions for videos to do and what you guys like to hear. This video was made off a suggestion. I listened to my subscribers, so if you have an idea of a video that you would like me to make, definitely comment below. If you're new to the channel, do click the subscription button. Also, guys, if you are already on this channel, make sure that you click that notification bell so you can know as soon as I upload a video. I know a lot of people are like, hey, dang, NJNP dropped this on me. Well, you can know as soon as I drop one by clicking that bell. And, you know, drop a like if you enjoyed. All right, it's your boy NJNP, and I'm out.